Well, hi again, you guys. Welcome to another edition of Curtis Collects Vinyl Records. I've already made a few episodes in the month of January 2016, but with the news of the passing of David Bowie, I quickly realized that I had not made any of my vinyl record reviews about this talented genius and artist who we lost recently. So I thought we should just go ahead and do that now. So we're going to do this in sort of a take on his Berlin trilogy. We're going to make 3 of these, and they're going to be different songs from different records that I have in my collection. It's certainly just a sliver of what he's done. In fact, there's some of the records that I'm really longing to have. The LP that has Heroes on it, one of my favorite songs. But this is a record that came out when I was in college, and I read a lot about it. Of course, it's called Let's Dance. Some interesting things here. This was, of course, produced by Nile Rodgers from Chic, one of my all-time favorite bands. And we also, and playing on this is also the musicians in the band Chic. You had Tony Thompson, who was the drummer, and Bernard Edwards, one of my all-time favorite bass players, and the keyboard player also plays on this. And this had I would be remiss if I, of course, didn't mention Stevie Ray Vaughan, who I was lucky enough to see twice. Performed once in college and then once at the Aragon Ballroom in downtown Chicago before he passed away tragically. So we're going to play the composition here that David Bowie did with Giorgio Moroder. It's called Cat People Putting Out Fire. I really think it's great. I love Stevie Ray Vaughan's really aggressive guitar work on this. But let's go through the rest of the albums that I have by David Bowie. This is called Hunky Dory. Thanks to my friend John Bernstein, who pointed out some really interesting factoids about this. Richard Wakeman plays piano on this, and then goes on, of course, to join the band Yes. So this might have been late 60s, early 70s. Hard to say. Oh, 1971. And it's got some interesting liner notes on the back here, kind of tongue-in-cheek. Richard Wakeman on piano, and then you have this Michael Ronson, the guitar player who's been on many of David Bowie's records. And it says, I played some guitar, the saxophones, and the less complicated piano parts, inability, in parentheses. So this is really cool. This is kind of a greatest hits compilation called Changes One Bowie. A lot of great songs on this that he did from maybe the first phase of many phases of his career. Of course, I had to have Young Americans. This is one of my all-time favorites. This was made in Philadelphia, and you had Sigma sound, and kind of has a Philadelphia feel with the guys that he had helping out in this rather pop, and of course Young Americans. I came across this record, sadly, without the actual jacket. This is one of my favorite records that the guys in college were playing. This is called Scary Monsters and something about creepy spiders or something. And we'll play something from here too, but let's get started with Cat People.
I
Wow, that's one of my all-time favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed that too. And of course, we could do many episodes or editions of Curtis Collects Vinyl Records about David Bowie, and we'll do many more. But I thought we'd knock out my version of the Berlin trilogy at this recent point of his passing. So, hope you guys appreciated this and enjoyed watching and listening to this, and subscribing or commenting down below. Tell me what you know or liked about David Bowie in the comments right down below. We also take requests, and this was a tribute edition of Curtis Collects Vinyl Records to David Bowie and his legacy of and body of art. And we'll see you guys back here again soon. Thanks for watching, and thanks for listening.